What's up, everybody? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw. Yeah, and it's time to get back into the world of weird. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Sensational She Hulk, number 33. And is that what I see? Is she about to marry the mole man? And just so you know, I dropped number 8, but I found that missing from the library, so I dropped it a few days ago. Just so you know, we're on 33. Mole and wife. Yeah, evidently there's this hill called Spragg. He was sent here as an energy source like a spore. They end up taking over dirt, hills, and he's making plans to conquer the world. And just when She-Hulk had a minute with the Mole Man, trying to explain that she wasn't here to invade, this guy pops up, she smashes into him, and there's basically a little recap right there of what's going on. How this scientist named Bob discovered this creature, he went looking for it, and he got lost looking for it. Her and Wheeze ended up looking for Jennifer, who fell down the hole. They ended up meeting a bunch of the other little hills. Meanwhile, she's been dealing with the Mole Man. She punches the hell out of this guy. And of course, his face grows back. I mean, is that any surprise? He's made of dirt and he's surrounded by it. Of course, it's going to rejuvenate. Anyways, this guy's going off on a tear, saying how he's going to destroy everyone, that he's going to rule the world, blah, blah, blah. He tries taking a swing at She-Hulk. Jennifer quickly moves her and the Mole Man out of the way, because the Mole Man's puny and he's going to get squashed. But I would not underestimate this guy. He has a lot of inventions, a lot of tools, a lot of stuff wrapped up in his staff. It's sort of like magic and technology rolled into one. He's using a whistle right now to call other rock guys. They appear out of nowhere. Jennifer thinks there's a little light at the end of the tunnel, but Spragg quickly takes care of them. And She-Hulk figures, I mean, her name's on the cover. Why should anything be easy for her? So she begins to get ready to rumble, you know, knock some blocks off this hill, when all of a sudden the cavalry shows up. Now, these are other hill beings. Yes, they're from the same spore. And Spragg is like the malcontent. He's the one that wants to rule the world, where these guys want to live peaceful and just kind of blend in the mountains and do their own thing. They kind of want to get rid of Spragg once and for all, since he causes all this trouble. They begin surrounding him and battling him. And this is where the Mole Man has a plan. There's a lot of disturbances in the ground, like geothermic forces, and the Mole Man is able to call one due to all the fighting and back and forth. So Mole Man actually does have a plan to get these guys shot up in like a volcano, like to get blasted out. And so they began attacking Spragg, fighting, and then the volcano, the energy mass from this volcano starts to bust out. And this was the Mole Man's plan, to get them here, to build up this kind of activity, and then boom, the volcano literally flushes them all out, the bad guy and the good guys. They're all flying out on their journey to go repopulate another planet. And yeah, this was the Mole Man's plan, and I guess it took a lot of luck to get them right in the right spot. But anyways, like a giant glacier, they're all gone. They're going to try to figure out now what they're going to do. The Mole Man, I guess, kept his end of the bargain, so She-Hulk has to marry him. Yes, folks, you heard that. She has to marry him, I guess. If I was Jennifer, I'd just pop him in the face, but that's not the way Jennifer rolls. Anyways, his family's kind of by a cemetery, which is never a safe thing. Kid hears voices, sees zombies. The father doesn't believe him at first until he sees them himself, and then his shorts. I hope he's wearing brown pants, because he just crapped himself. Anyway, She-Hulk, damn, looks good in that. Here comes the bride. I'd definitely show up for that wedding. Too bad, like she said, we missed the panel of her squeezing into that. That would have been art right there. That would have been the comic book prize. But anyway, she's getting ready for this wedding, and damn, she has wonderful thighs. They're kicking it there with the bridesmaids. One of the maids was made over by that crystal thing. It takes, like, I guess, ugly people or whoever you are and turns you into something different, the opposite of what you are. So Jennifer's getting ready. She's about ready to marry the Mole Man, but Wheeze is gone. Yes, the Mole Man is up to his old tricks, and this basically pisses Jen off. This gives her the loophole that she needs not to go through with the wedding, because where do they find Wheeze? Hanging over the crystal stuff as an experiment to see if it really works, because the Mole Man wants to try it on himself. So Wheeze is hanging there above this crystal rock solution, and it makes you like the opposite. If you're like big and fat, I guess it makes you tall and strong, that kind of thing. Anyway, She-Hulk threatens the Mole Man. The Mole Man pulls out his magical staff, which looks like wood, but it's able to do so much more. Sticks it in her back. Yep, he sticks her with his staff in her back. This pisses off She-Hulk, and needless to say, the Mole Man just jumps over her. Guy could be pretty spry when he has to be. Grabs Wheeze, and they both jump in to the crystallization pool. Yes. And this is where She-Hulk, it's time to fish or cut bait. So she jumps in after her sidekick, good old Wheezy. And this guy's worried. He doesn't know what's going to happen to She-Hulk, but since there are already two people in there, the crystals kind of already did their magic, so it had no effect on her. She ends up pulling out Wheeze, who's in that little crystal coffin of theirs. And She-Hulk breaks it open, and surprise, surprise, after she cracks that thing open, Wheeze is young again. She has the body that she had back in the day, and dang, I guess crystals do the body good. Anyways, Wheeze is back to her younger self, and boy is she happy about that. Now her, She-Hulk, and the scientist have decided to get the hell out of here, wondering what happened to the Mole Man as a creature appears. Yes, the Mole Man has turned himself into a mole. A fitting punishment, I guess, but knowing the Mole Man, he'll find one way or another to weasel out of this one, if you know what I'm saying. But what's going on with those zombies? We'll find out, but in the meantime, Wheeze and She-Hulk are enjoying some fun in the sun, and I can't hate on that. Kicking back, enjoying the Florida sun while someone in the background, as usual, is making plans. But like I said, who are those zombies? What's going on? Well, we'll find out the next time, won't we? And I'll catch you on the flip side, yeah.